Srija Sharma, and I'm going to start with the topic that is the cell, the fundamental unit of the life. As we know that cell is the main structural and the fundamental unit of the life, and it is the smallest biological unit. Okay, and the different study, the study of the cell is called the cell biology, or you can say cytology. And the first time the cell described by the scientist named Robert Hooke in the year 1665, and next in the year like Anton van Leeuwenhoek described the cell in the living beings. So there were two scientists we have to learn, Robert Hooke and the Anton van Leeuwenhoek. Next is a cell theory. So Scalden and the Schwann in the year 1838 gave this cell theory, and he said that okay, all living organisms are made up of cells. Okay, but later on in the year 1855, Rudolf Virchow, a new scientist, came and he gave the theory that all cells arising from the pre-existing cells. And the German word he said omnis e cellula. Okay, and what are the properties of the cell? That cells carry genetic material, they will pass from one level to the next level, and means every cell follow the same chemical composition, and energy flow means metabolism. That is, you can say catabolism and anabolism occurs in every kind of cell. So there are two types of cells are there. The one is the prokaryotic cell and the other one is the eukaryotic cell. And the term was given by the in the year 1960s by the Hans Rist. So what comes in the prokaryotic and the eukaryotic cell? So prokaryotic means before the nucleus and eukaryotic means after the nucleus. Okay. So prokaryotic cells are the most old primitive cells you can say, and eukaryotic cells are the most advanced cells. And there are three types of prokaryotic cell: archaebacteria, eubacteria, mycoplasma, and there are so many. So if they want to ask the examples of the prokaryotic cells, you can say bacteria, blue-green algae, mycoplasma, and mycoplasma is also called as PPLO, that is the pleuropneumonia-like organism. So these are the examples of the prokaryotic cell. And eukaryotic cell like plants, plant cell, fungal cell, and animal cell, they are example of the eukaryotic cell. So a typical cell consists of three main parts: plasma membrane, cytoplasm, and the nucleus. Okay, so every cell contains three main parts except the prokaryotic cell. Instead of the nucleus, they contain a region of the nucleus that is called the nucleoid portion. And we'll discuss the next slide. So if we go to the structure of the bacteria, so a typical bacterial structure contains three layers. Oh, the first is the cell membrane, that is called the plasma membrane. In between the cell membrane, that is the cell wall. And cell wall in the bacterial cell is made up of peptidoglycan. And outermost layer is made up of the outer membrane that is called the slime layer. So means in a bacterial cell we have three layers. The first one is the membrane, cell membrane, second is the cell wall, and the third one is the outermost membrane that is called the outer glycocalyx. Okay, so peptidoglycan is what? It is made up of an acetyl muramic acid and an acetyl glucosamine, or you can say there is a bonding between NAM and NAG residue. Okay, and peptidoglycan is also called this murin in the bacterial cell. And see, every cell except the animal cell is made up of cell wall. So plant cell wall is made up of cellulose, animal and bacterial cell is made up of peptidoglycan, and fungal cell is made up of the chitin. And now move to the different that is called the nucleoid portion. Okay, so bacterial cell contain pair of the chromosome in the central position that is called the nucleoid region. And except from the nucleoid region, there is a layer that is called the plasmid. So plasmid is the extra chromosomal DNA in the prokaryotic cell, or you can say bacterial cell. So in generally, when we talk about the bacterial cell, means if we are talking about the prokaryotic cell. So in the short, we have to take the eukaryotic cell. So eukaryotic cells contain well-defined organelle. They have the membrane-bound organelle. They contain plasma membrane, cell wall, nucleus, except the animal cell. They don't contain the nucleus. So plasma membrane is basically the outermost layer that is made up of the phospholipid bilayer. There are different kinds of proteins, there are different kinds of glycolipids found in the plasma membrane, and the layer and the division is given by the Fluid-Mossig model in the year 1972. That is called the Singer and Nicholson model. You can see in the layer that is made up of the phospholipid bilayer, you can see the different kinds of proteins, different kinds of molecules, cholesterol, glycolipids are found all over the plasma membrane. And different kinds of cell organelles are also present. They are called the membrane like endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi bodies, mitochondria, chloroplast, a different variety of the organelles found in the eukaryotic cell. So there is a basic difference between prokaryotic and the eukaryotic cell. Prokaryotic cells contain no membrane bound organelle, but eukaryotic cells contain proper membrane bound organelle. So now I'm just ending this topic to this level. Thank you so much.